And Daintre joins me now, and it's really getting into that mix of everything spring that you can expect. But I don't mind it because it means that you're going to see the flowers, you're going to see the trees come back, everything that you want to see.
Absolutely. We need the precipitation, but it is like a weather lover's buffet.
Yes.
We have cloud cover. We have a little bit of sun expected for tomorrow, mostly cloudy for today, but then we get some rain, a little bit of snow, some wind. So if you enjoy seeing an unpredictable forecast, this is what you are in store for today.
A high-voltage transmission line is putting NMAX in a northeast Calgary community at odds. Residents are petitioning against the line, which would run 8 stories overhead straight through their neighborhood, but NMAX says the line is necessary for the future health of the grid. City Hall reporter Adam Meckvicker explains. There are thousands of kids right now in need of a safe place to call home in the province. An Alberta agency says there's currently a serious shortage of foster families in the province, and they're pleading for people to step up and help. Morgan Black reports. The provincial government is investing $30 million into the redevelopment of the Taylor Family Campus Centre at SAIT. A $30 million donation from the Taylor Family Foundation is also helping to support the project. SAIT's new Taylor Family Campus Centre is set to open in 2027. National and provincial parks are gearing up for what could be another busy summer season from coast to coast. With Canadians looking for alternatives to U.S. destinations due to the ongoing trade war, the demand for campsites isn't being met in some of Canada's most popular locations. Kyle Benning has more.
Global News.
Well, there's much more to come on Global News Weekend Morning. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. A surgical first at a Toronto hospital where doctors conducted open heart surgery using a robot. The procedure paves the way for better patient outcomes in the future. Health reporter Catherine Ward has an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at how it works. Canada's largest science fair is underway at the University of Calgary. 900 young scientists have taken over the Olympic Oval for the Calgary Youth Science Fair, displaying their innovative projects as they compete for awards and a place at the Canada-wide science fair. Projects include a voice-activated robot, the effect of screens on kids, biodegradable plastics, and vortex generators, to name just a few. Any of these students aspire to get to takes place in Fredericton, New Brunswick on May 31st. Much more ahead on the show this morning. Stay with us. Global News Morning will be right back after this short break. It could be the mother of all trade wars. The world's 2 largest economies, the U.S. and China, on a collision course with matching reciprocal threats from both sides. Reggie Cicchini has the latest on the economic face-off and its implications for Canada and the rest of the world.
Reggie Cicchini, Global News, Washington.
Prime Minister Mark Carney says the Cabinet Committee on Canada-U.S. Relations has left instructions for the next government to ensure Canada is in the best possible position to negotiate with the United States, a process that will begin in early May. Stay with us. Coming up next, we take a look at the top stories of the day. We will be back in 2.
You're watching Global Calgary. This is Global News Morning.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Jasmine King. Lisa is away today. Neighbors are in shock after a shooting in Coral Springs left 1 man dead and another injured. Police say it started late Thursday with a disagreement between roommates that escalated into gunfire. Sarah Offen reports. After days of critics calling for Alberta's Chief Medical Officer of Health to address the growing number of measles cases in our province, Dr. Mark Joffe finally has. It came in a written statement at 3:30 on a Friday afternoon. Dr. Joffe says he is paying close attention to rising cases within the south and central zones of the province. The central zone is where a measles outbreak has been declared in the town of Two Hills, east of Edmonton. Alberta Health Services sent out a public health alert earlier this week after some people from that community visited public settings while infectious. Global News spoke to two people in Two Hills who said they wanted to hear more from health officials. Dr. Joffe said measles is more serious than other common childhood illnesses. Dr. Joffe adding Albertans can protect themselves and those around them by ensuring their measles immunizations are up to date. Immunizations with measles-containing vaccine is the single most important public health intervention to prevent measles. The province has now also rolled out a new measles dashboard. The tracker shows there are now 58 measles cases in the province. There were 8 new cases reported Friday, 4 in the central zone, 3 in the south, and 1 in the north. The majority of cases are in children between 5 and 17 years old and in people who have not been vaccinated or have only been partially immunized. 8 people with measles have been hospitalized. If you are showing symptoms of measles, such as a blotchy red rash, stay home and call 811 for further direction. We requested an on-camera interview with Dr. Joffe Friday, but were turned down and told he was unavailable. And one of those new cases was in public while infectious. Anyone who was at the Sunwing check-in and international departures at YEG between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. on March 2nd, or Sunwing Flight 4387 from Edmonton to Cancun may have been exposed to measles. AHS says additional locations may be released. Daintre joins me now once again, and we're still seeing that little bit of cloudiness out there. No, it's the warmest today.
It's dreary, so that's why you have to dress like us.
Yes.
Nice, bright, spring-inspired colors.
Just embrace the spring on your own, even if the weather isn't quite there yet.
Rose-colored glasses always work on a day like this.
Mark Carney suspended his election campaign Friday morning and returned to Ottawa as Prime Minister. He met with his cabinet to discuss U.S. tariffs and the escalating global trade war. David Aiken reports.
News, Ottawa.
Pierre Poilievre has unveiled his Canada First economic plan. The Conservative leader is pledging to rebuild growth and roll back Liberal-era policies. Mackenzie Gray has more from the campaign trail. Meanwhile, NDP leader Jagmeet Singh making a plea to voters not reward the Liberals or the Conservatives with a majority government. Singh spoke at the Broadbent Institute in Ottawa, which was founded by former NDP leader Ed Broadbent. Singh's campaign message has pivoted over the last week. Rather than focusing on running for Prime Minister, Singh wants voters to know that the New Democrats are needed in the House of Commons to ensure that tabled policies protect workers and health care.
There is an important decision for Canadians to make. I think campaigns matter, and I think in this campaign, I want Canadians to know that your vote does matter. And if you want someone to hold government to account, if you want someone that's going to fight to make things happen for working class people, for middle class people, that's what we have done in the past. That's what we have done as a party, and you'll need that now more than ever.
In a campaign video, Singh said he would not support a Conservative minority government, but did not rule out supporting a Liberal minority so long as his party can advance its priorities as it's done in recent years. From murder mysteries to an award-winning musical, Theatre Calgary is all set for a new season, and this year there's literally something for theatre lovers of all ages. Our Joelle Tomlinson sat down with Theatre Calgary's artistic director for a look at what's in store for audiences.
And joining us to chat all about it is Anna Kummer, the Associate Artistic Director at Theatre Calgary. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
New travel rules kicked in this week for Canadians visiting the United States. Anyone staying in the U.S. for more than 30 days must now register with the U.S. government. But the new requirements, along with the American president's rhetoric and a weak Canadian dollar, are leading to a real estate exodus. Taria Isri reports on the snowbird sell-off.
Wow. Are you ready for it?
For the snow?
For the
ice?
snow, the rain, the snow.
I thought we were past all of that.
No, we are in Alberta, my friend.
You're right. This is the 4th winter now as we approach Easter.
It's it's a continual thing until I would say, you finally get a really good, decent